Okay, ladies, this will be my first test for the printing. I hope you can see what I'm doing all right. It's a little bit of a challenge. I don't have a tripod for my phone, but I'm just tilting it up against a piece of, or a jar of acrylic, basically. So what I've done, just like what I did before, where I have an acrylic wash with some bubbles, some soap in there, and I've mixed that up. I use my brush. I could, if I was going to be doing, like, say, an addition, I could mix this up using, let's say, just a plastic cup like this here, which would make it even easier. So I could mix my color. Here's the red color that I did before, and so I've got that ready. But I want to do a little bit of a different color to show you some possibilities when it comes to layering and the quality of the actual print. So I've mixed that up, and this is, again, my shaped object, so I can shape it however I'd like to. I chose this shape of a cup. I think it's a cool little plate size. And let's make some bubbles, okay? I don't need a lot of water when I do this, just a shallow amount, and I'll go ahead and do this. Because of the large amount of soap, see my bubbles stay for quite a while. I'll just take a piece of paper, gently go straight down, and I get a pretty sweet impression. I hope you can see that. If not, I'm going to show you the results at the end. Now, I did a practice one as well, and these results are pretty good. Again, I'm using more acrylic than I was in the previous demo. What I'd like to do is see if I can make a layered print with two colors. So let me make some more bubbles. Oh, when it comes to blowing the bubble, there, I think we're okay. No, there we go, okay. When it comes to actually blowing the bubble, my advice is to do it rather slowly. If I do it quicker, it makes bigger bubbles, which could be cool, but I kind of like the smaller ones. So let me do that. For this one, I'm going to try to stack it on top of something I did before. Let's try it with this. And again, I can do my registration just like I would on the press. This is pretty imperfect, but that is a pretty decent result. Let me do one more where I stack it up, and then I'll show you the results. So again, blow my bubbles. And let me lay my print. Now, if I want to get more precise registration, I could probably use my thumb and then a straight edge, just like I would on the press. And that is pretty good. One more. I hope you're still watching the video. Okay, one more, and then we'll take a look at the results. There we go. That's pretty cool. All right, let me get a good video. You saw the original results. Now let me show you with the extra paper, or I'm sorry, with the extra color. So here is the initial print where I just printed onto paper. You can see, because of the thicker acrylic, I'm getting some pretty cool detail there. Same with this one. And then here is with multiple colors. So I'm adding two on top of each other. If I was going to use this, let's say for my project, I would probably go along the lines of finding a way to get these two lines to be more registered, just like we would with, say, two acrylic plates, for example. And so here's another one. And again, you're using bubbles as your matrix, which will never be the same, but at the same time, if you keep the process consistent, you should have a pretty interesting result. I could see a lot of possibilities for this depending on what you're trying to do. All right, that's the end of my demo video. This looks like it went on about almost 5 minutes. Don't feel like you need to do all this. Really just showing us your results and what you've been experimenting with is all you have to do. So looking forward to seeing them, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.